princess named Keira, with beautiful brown locks and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow, with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen, but CaptainKeira's heart's forever filled with love. Her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by her side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. CaptainKeira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist. Hello, everyone. Let's see, who should we go see first? How about these rascals over here? All right, rascals. Rascals who did not want to come in today from the great outdoors. Yes, hi, rascals. Hi, Posh. Hi, Donkey. Oh my. Are you going to eat too, Donkey? Okay, what is going on tonight, people? Let's have a seat.
Hello.
How you doing, Hewlin Mall? Oh, Donkey? Oh boy. Donkey's not going to miss a minute of the stream tonight. Donkey, you going to have that kale?
Helen Mall.
Waiting for the marvelous bunny queen, CaptainKeira. Hewlin Mall, you are too sweet. That always makes me feel so fabulous when I see that. That really does. Hewlin Mall is such the OG giant Bunzy. Hewlin Mall, shout out to Donkey. Everyone's getting along great tonight, even with Donkey. Okay, guys, I really did clean in here before the stream, but you know. What, little Gray? You're just gonna chill? You're not gonna have the food yet? You had a lot of fun outside. Yes, you did. You and Delphine, you and your mom Delphine were outside for quite a while before I caught the other guys to bring them outside. Oh my gosh. I don't know if anyone happened to be watching this afternoon. Like, I think it was maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock. I was trying to get all of the girls' side outside, like pick them up one by one and carry them out to their enclosure. Hi, Teeny. Teeny was so hard to catch. It was just so funny. It was like cat and mouse, cat and mouse. I was just chasing her. And also Sandy, I was chasing this girl right here. Yes, these two were like like Sandy was trying to hide under Teeny. Like, I'm not here. You do not see me. I am under this other rabbit, so I cannot be seen. Oh man. But they had a lot of fun outside. We're just in that really, really nice sweet spot between summer and fall. I mean, I guess it is fall, but it's like tonight it's going to go down to I think 40, but we got up to like 74, maybe 70. I think it might have been actually closer to almost 78 today. Is that possible? I know when I was driving home at the end of the day at like, oh gosh, 6:30, it was like 74. So I think it did get up to like 78, maybe early afternoon, mid-afternoon. Anyway, it's so nice. There's terrible, terrible ragweed allergies in the air, but other than that, you look like a billy goat. Look at this girl. Teeny is the kale queenie. Yes, teeny kale queenie. That's so healthy for you, Teeny. Pretty soon you're going to be biggie. You guys, Teeny is getting heavy. Teeny is getting heavier, and this boy, Little Gray, who is always the littlest boy, he is gaining weight. He is starting to look more like Sluggo and Gwynnie. It's so cute. You guys got to 90 in Texas Hewlin Mall. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Like if we were 78, which feels pretty hot this time of year here, yeah, that would make sense. You guys are like 90. I know. It's those like Indian summer days. I don't know. I like it though. Where I am, we haven't had a hard freeze yet, so everything is still green, you know. And then the fall colors are coming out. I feel like the fall colors are coming out. I was talking about this with a few people. I think it's between like 2 and 3 weeks late, like later than usual, which is fine with me. Extend fall as long as you can. It's beautiful. No need to see barren trees yet, in my opinion. Um, Having said that, when the leaves are off the trees, there's beautiful sight lines and you can see all the hills and valleys and all the water, where the water is, and streams. So I don't know. I just, I like being outside. And so I just hope that even when the winter does come, that I can still enjoy some time outside. And I mean, you just kind of have to do it, Like I knew someone, actually, a couple that I don't know if they're still farming, but they're in the area, and they used to do like, I used to get like farm share stuff from them. And I remember the woman was like, or maybe they were both like, we don't care what the weather is like. We get out for a walk every single day. Doesn't matter if it's cold, rain. They're like, because you know what? You may feel like, oh, it looks so cold and dreary out and wet, and there's no way I would go out. But then once you do, and you just get used to it, you feel so good that you, didn't let the weather stop you. So I kind of keep that in mind because I think that's a good way to look at it. What are the I think I've heard that the people in Sweden say there's no bad weather. There's just bad clothing choices. Like there's no wrong weather, just wrong. You just could be wearing the wrong clothing for it. That's true. If you have the right gear, rain gear, cold gear, snow gear, then I think you're good to go. Or in the summer, very little gear, swimsuits. Let's see. October, more like Hot-tober, right? Yeah, 90 degrees. I mean, I know you guys are in Texas, but like, We're approaching late October. Keelan, so tell me, what is your coldest temperatures that you guys get? I'm guessing that's probably like in January, maybe February for you guys. Sometimes we have a real cold snap, like 0 degrees on like New Year's Eve here. We got some hungry bunnies, hungry buns. That's what happens when you play outside. When you guys do digging and you do binkies, and then you run away when you try it when you're trying to be caught and brought back inside. You just keep running away, hiding. Teeny, is that what you did? Hmm? I know that I had to bring out cookies. I had to finally bring out a banana and a pear because I know that Teeny is a fruit freak. Just like Donkey is a cookie freak. I mean, they're probably all cookie freaks, let's face it. Who's not a cookie freak in life? But Teeny really likes fruit. And so I brought out a banana and a pear, thinking that I could catch Teeny. And she was interested in the banana. She was very interested. That kind of helped. I'm trying to tame Teeny. It's so funny. Like, this littlest rabbit is like the most wild and crazy rabbit. I mean, Dusty too. Dusty also. But like, Dusty is a little bit easier to catch than Teeny. Teeny's small but fast. Wow, you guys really like the kale. I think that's even over the dandelions and the broccoli. And then we've got some nice big carrots. These are local carrots. For some reason, the carrots that are grown locally here are just huge. And when I've tried to grow carrots, they're not big. They're like teeny little carrots. So I got to figure out I think I need to dig deeper to grow carrots. That would make sense, right? Being that they're root vegetables. Okay. Hugh and Mal, the coldest here is usually January, February. If we get snow, it's usually in February and it's usually not much. Wow. So you guys do get snow. Hi, Joe. Um, I got a message from you, Joe, earlier saying something about you're switching to light beer. Okay. I was very busy and I saw that for a split second. I was on the move though. And so yeah, I don't know. Does the light beer, it's just less calories. It's not like less alcohol, right? I don't know, Joe. Why don't you just like, instead of when you're thinking about having a light beer, why don't you just have like some tea or coffee or water, or juice or something? Well, the juice would be calories, so maybe you're trying to. Okay, maybe that's not the best idea. Cook. We sometimes get freezes here around January, February, and March. Last year we had lows in the single digits and highs in the teens. You guys had lows in the single digits. That's a little surprising, Hook, because I know kind of. I mean, I know the state that you live in, and I know that is pretty far south. But yeah, sometimes it dips wildly here and we'll get like below zero stuff. And if it goes anywhere near, like, I think once we had 14 below zero and the pipes froze in the basement and it was so bad, it like burst through the wall. Oh boy, that's a mess. And Hulamal says, Joe, sup my guy. Bookster's in the house. Joe says Sajan unblocked you. Sajan unblocked you. Oh, what's going on with him? All right. Okay. What did you do to have him unblock you, Joe? Did you do him like a favor or something? Hook. Light beer is 4.2% alcohol and regular beer is 5%. Okay, so I could see why that would be less calories because Yeah. I mean, do they just water it down? Um, my dad was always like, "Don't ever buy anything that says light, like light salad dressing." He's like, "All they do is just water it down." Um, Stop spamming? Wait, who's spamming, Joe? Am I missing something? Around Valentine's Day 2021, we had wind chill in the negatives and power outages. Oh, all throughout Texas. My house went a day and a half without power. I remember that, Hewlin Mall. Oh, that was awful. I felt so bad because like everyone's pipes were bursting and like I remember I had my bassoon teacher was living in back in Texas at that point. She was from there and her neighborhood was affected and oh man, it was really traumatic because that's stuff you guys are not built for that kind of temperatures. Mikey NL said John. So John will unblock you once you unblock me. Okay, that's a deal. If you okay, Joe, if you unblock Mikey, I will ask Sajan to unblock you. He'll probably do it. Um, Hook. Light beer is kind of watered down, but it's easier to drink, really. Hey, I mean, there's nothing wrong with drinking something that's got a little less alcohol in it. If you just are enjoying the beerness of it, like the flavor and, you know, I think less is more when it comes to alcohol, right? I think I remember when I worked in like fine dining, we had to try all the wines and all that stuff, and they did taste pretty good for the most part, but I cannot drink alcohol without feeling absolutely awful. It just does me no favors. And but I remember thinking, I see the appeal. You can pair it with foods and when you get into wine that's actually like made at, real wineries where people are like basically doing it's like an art to them. That's interesting. I still won't drink it, but it's cool. I love grape juice. Sandy, they're all getting such big neck donuts. Oh my gosh, you guys. I know I probably said it already. Look at these giant buns. It's these guys are twin sisters from the same litter. They've been inseparable since like the day they were born. We've got Posh Spice, the darker girl, and then we've got Jabba the Hutt. Oh my gosh, they were just breaking my heart. But you guys, we're taking the giant buns to the vet, the girls to the vet for the first time on Friday. Six bunnies to the vet. We're not going to discuss how much it costs to take bunnies to a special rabbit vet. But when you're thinking about getting 6 girls spayed and like it's major surgery, you want a vet that is extremely experienced with bunnies, right, Posh? I am gonna have a very hard time dropping them off for that. But Friday is just an exam. They'll probably get their what is it, RHV, the rabbit hemorrhagic virus shots, because it's a disease that is spreading around the U.S. and it kills. Like I think of the rabbits that get that virus, like 60% fatality. Like a lot of them don't survive. And I knew a guy who was breeding Flemish giants in California. He lost all of his rabbits except for like one. So it's serious. So the boys already are vaccinated, but the girls will get it. Um, I mean, it's basically like getting a dog or a cat a rabies vaccine. It's like you kind of have to. It's because it's very deadly. And now these guys are going outside, and I don't know if the wild rabbits will be mixing with them at all. They'd have to really like try to dig under the fence to get to them. But yeah, it may, I don't know, maybe it doesn't even matter. Maybe it's just like if it's in the air or something. Um, Hewlin Mall, we have okay, back to the whole like power outage stuff in Texas from the extreme cold. We have our own power grid in Texas, and power demand was too much. Ooh. Well, because of heating, I would think. Mikey, sup, brother? Joe Tistic he already did. Okay, I was wondering if that's what you meant, Joe. So he already unblocked you. But still, you need to unblock Mikey. I mean, Joe, we're all friends here on Giant Buns. You know, you don't need to be scared of Mikey. I love the Seagrams. Seagram stuff has been around for a while, hasn't it? Hook, definitely. I'd rather go with a lower percentage beer so I can enjoy more without getting tired. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, not only does it make me feel awful, but it's like I don't need anything to help me get tired. I'm always kind of tired. Um, Joe, the rabbits look happy. Oh, thanks, Joe. Yeah. They have had a fun day, I think. They each group got to like run around the house like crazy. And then all these guys got to go outside. I was hoping to get the boys outside too, because we now have dividers so that all the different groups can go outside. Because we got Donkey, who's the lone wolf, the lone bun. We all know why he has to be by himself. So he has a section outside. The boys' side has a section, and the girls' side has a section. So it's really cool. Hook, it's hard to find someone who knows how to. Is it hard to find someone who knows how to spay rabbits? Hook, it actually is. I mean, here's the thing. Most vet clinics want to just say yes and do whatever procedure on whatever animal you have because it's a business and they want the business and surgeries are expensive. So it's a good, it's a good chunk of change for them. But I got in touch with like the House Rabbit Society of America and I was like, here's where I live, blah, blah, blah. They recommended only 2 vets in my region, which is like probably an hour and a half region, circle around me. So the thing about rabbits is that they're hard to anesthetize. They're hard to give the anesthesia to. They are very delicate creatures and it's easy to kill them with too much or the wrong type of anesthesia. And the anesthesia that rabbits need is specific and it's more expensive than what they usually use on cats and dogs. So there's a lot of issues. The other thing is rabbits, I mean, back to being fragile. I think the surgery, you just have to know what you're doing, from what I understand. And the vet that I use for the boys and that I'm taking the girls to, she's done a zillion spays and neuters because she not only works for busy vet clinics, but she also works for like rabbit rescues. And she'll do like 24 spays like on a weekend or, to like help out a rabbit rescue. And she specialized in her, I don't know, like postdoc or whatever you call it, post vet. She specialized in rabbits. And then she is writing a book on rabbits. And she has rabbits. So, like, her whole vet career is based around treating rabbits. And that's pretty rare, actually. Maybe it'll get less rare. I don't know. But I don't even want to go into it too much. But let's just say you have to be careful when you do rabbit surgery. And so, look at this girl. Oh my gosh, Sandy, I love you. Anyway, so long story short, yeah, you kind of have to be extra careful. It's not just like a cat or a dog where it's like everyone knows how to do it. That makes sense. You want someone you can trust. Yeah, Hook. I am like my undercurrent ever since these guys like, were born basically is I kind of knew like, well, I'm going to have to get them all fixed. The boys were hard enough, but it's a simpler surgery. The girls, it's harder. I'm very anxious. But I'm less anxious because I've got a really good vet. I like her a lot. And I hope she's watching. I told the vet she's at a new vet clinic now. Like it's the same vet, but she has recently changed clinics. And I told like the people at the new vet clinic, I'm like, well, this vet
Vet
already
must have cookies.
must have cookies. Ooh, Donkey is already thinking about cookies. Well, he's always thinking about cookies. Okay, Donkey. Well, you know what? I'm gonna switch over to the other side so that I can get downstairs to you, okay? But, but yeah, I totally told the my vet's assistant, like her new assistant at this vet clinic, she was, taking like the all the intake information, like, okay, how many reps do you have? What are their names and ages and all this stuff? And I kept telling her more and more, and I'm like, okay, you basically if you should just really check out the channel. And she was like, well, I'll check it out before you come in. So we're coming in on Friday. So I don't know, maybe she's watching. And the vet who did the boy, like who's gonna do everything, she knew about it. Whether she's watched, I don't know. I would think she'd be curious. Um, all right, who is this? Delphine, is that you? You're gonna have to go back in, sweetie. I gotta get the boys. Yeah. Delphine, come on, back in. Come on. Come on, sweetheart. Oh, sweet. Oh boy. Okay, she's no, you are not having a private dining experience out here. Oh boy. Delphine. Hang on a second, guys. I gotta get this bunny rabbit to go back in. Yeah, I'm sorry, Del. There's food in there. Here, take a carrot. Take one for the road. There. I don't know why. Were you eating in there earlier, Delphine? I think she needed some me time. She's like a mama rabbit who's like, oh, sometimes I just have to get some space from all the children. Okay, now we got these polecats, and they no longer. It looks very bare in here because Dusty tore apart the butterfly chair. So yeah, we got that going on. Who do we got? This big Mr. Sluggo. Oh, let's see, where am I gonna put this down? How about over here? We got Gwynnie. There we go, guys. Yeah, let's see what it is. Okay, 8:32. Perfect. Perfect. Hi, Sluggo. This guy is so cuddly. Such a good boy. And Dusty, you're the chair destroyer. I have to figure out some stuff for you to destroy that you can destroy. Probably get you some more boxes. Boxes are fun. I think I want to make Dusty some stuff out of wood. I think I need to make her like, I don't know, like a little hidey nest out of wood and then like stuff it with things she can shred. She just really likes building and doing stuff. When you're tired? Hi. Hi, cutie. You need some pets? Look at this, sweetheart. No, like a little. Okay, whoops. I forgot. I'm not looking at the chat. Let's see. Jotistic got the Sixers going in the background. Oh, those Sixers. How are they doing? Hi, Donkey from Jotistic. Donkey, I hope you know that Mr. Joe Mama has said hello. Um, oh my gosh, you guys, I still think it's so funny. Last night, Donkey was like, I don't know, we were talking to Donkey and then like Mikey was talking to like Joe or something. And we were talking about like did Joe get his rabies vaccine? Does he have like a collar and a tag? And then Mikey was like, Joe, did you get neutered by the vet? I'm sorry that you maybe you had to be there, but I just thought that was so unexpected. Um, Hewlin Mall, Jotistic, the Mavericks season opener is tomorrow. Nice. Okay. All right. Sports guys in the house. Very good. Very good. Oh, uh-oh. Are you gonna do Gwynnie chair smash? What if I give you the chair, Gwynnie? No? No chair smash? Maybe I need to start feeding these guys earlier. Look at this. Sluggo, he's already slugging out. We got Dusty. So what else is going on? So tomorrow we have is Waffle Pone going to be streaming Thursday and Friday. So there's Waffle Pone going on tomorrow. Gosh, what else? Halloween is coming up. Anyone doing anything fun for Halloween? Anyone having a party or going to a party or what is the date today? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. It is okay. Wait a minute. October 23rd. Okay. It's coming up. Ooh, yes, voting, voting, voting. Got my car's oil change, had some barbecue, got a haircut. Yeah, I did a bunch of errands today, like in the middle of the day. Um, bank, library, groceries, gas, like I'm trying to think. I gotta get my both of my cars oil changed. I have to get pretty soon. One of them I may need to do now, actually. I gotta look at that. I was just checking one and I thought it was like now, but it's like I've got at least 200 miles, maybe even more before I need to get the oil change. Maybe it was like almost 2,000 miles. I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad you said that. I need to look at my other car and see what the mileage is for the oil change. I can't remember. Um, Wait, oh, Joe, I missed something about Jive. We need Jive here. He always brings good advice. Yeah, Joe, I haven't seen Jive around. How is he? Is he just, I should go over to Shinotu's server and see what's going on. Because he used to be active on Waffle Pone. I don't see him there. Um, I guess it's my fault because I just haven't been looking at other servers very much. I've just been kind of busy. So, um, in fact, Hook, I finally listened to like part of one song you had posted. I was so happy when you post on the music channel. I have not had a chance to really have a good audio distraction free sit down and listen to music moment, if you can believe that. So I keep thinking, oh, I'll listen to it. And the other day I was on my phone and I was like trying to listen to one of the songs you put, and I was like, I can't even hear it because I was like out in public somewhere, like outside. It was just not working out. But don't let that discourage you because I am going to listen. I do look at things on the Discord. But when it comes to music, I really want to listen for real, because I like that, and able to really give my opinion or sometimes I don't have a big opinion, but I just, I want to hear it for real. So don't think I'm ignoring it. Um, let's see what else. Hewlin Mall. I still need to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's a must for me every Halloween. Oh, you watch it every Halloween? I saw that. Um, I saw I'm trying to think if I've even seen the whole thing. I keep thinking I have, but, like, it's such a big movie that maybe I don't think I've seen it. I think I've only seen clips from it. I know Jack really likes that movie. Wasn't he kind of obsessed with that movie? But just like he never saw what did Jack never saw was it The Shining? No, maybe it wasn't The Shining, but he hadn't seen well, I remember he hadn't seen Alien, but he was playing that video game that was all based on Alien. And I was like, "Oh, you like that's a big movie. Like you and if maybe you would understand." And then when he was playing Hogwarts Legacy or whatever that game was, wasn't he didn't he had not seen Harry Potter movies? I mean, if you're a geek like me, I've seen all the movies 50 times. Not all the movies, but, like, maybe the first 3, 4. I don't know, I've seen them a lot. But I've also read all the books. So, I mean, when he was playing the game, I was like, "Okay, I get all the references," but I don't think it was, that relevant to him because if you're not a Harry Potter geek. But, but I was actually excited when he started playing that because I was like, "Oh, I love Harry Potter. Love Harry Potter stuff." Yeah, so yeah, that's what I was talking about, like what people are doing for Halloween. I already saw some like spooky old movies, with some music, some like really cool old music. I did that. That was Halloweenish, kind of a little earlier, like early Halloween season stuff. Gosh, what else? Well, I went and saw the ballet on Saturday. That was not Halloween oriented. Although that would be fun. That would be fun to do spooky stuff. I love spooky stuff with dance because it like really gives you something to focus on and get really like dramatic and being scary on stage is kind of fun. I once played the Ghost of Christmas Past and I was on stilts in this like weird gauzy flowing phantomy black, phantom outfit, but I was on stilts. And so I was like this huge looming figure and I did a surprise entrance from the back of the house, the back of the audience. Like I entered through one of the back doors of the theater and started just creeping my way down the aisle. And the lights were very low when I started walking down towards the stage, but then they would bring the lights up gradually and there were kids who would scream. And normally I don't like scaring anyone, but it was strangely oddly satisfying. It was really weird, and you really felt like you were playing like a creature, like an entity, not like a person. It was kinda weird. Hook. In the same way, I listen to music at work, but it's so much more enjoyable when you can sit down and listen. I've mostly been into some underground metal here lately. That's so cool. I have kind of fallen off of the listening to music bandwagon, like You know? A lot of the music I would get into was actually from, Waffle Pone Discord back when I was really active in that channel. Um, so yeah, that was fun because it got me listening to stuff that I wouldn't normally listen to, or it would remind me of, like, music that "Oh, I love that," but I just it's been, a couple years since I've even thought about it. So yeah, that's one of the cool things about Discord is the music channel, people talking about music, in my opinion. But I'm very guilty because I have not been keeping up with my music channel. And it's my music channel. I even have my own music channel now. So I got to remember, that's so cool. Have you heard of that new movie, Abigail? The main antagonist does ballet. Okay, I haven't. So I didn't they play the trailer for that on Waffle Pone? I feel like I saw the very tiny tail end of like the trailer. Like I turned on Waffle Pone and I was like, "Ooh, what was that? That would look really creepy." I think it was that. And I think maybe Steven was like talking about it, but it was kind of been a minute. I think it was a little bit a while back, but it looked really kind of creepy, cringy. Am I right? Has anyone seen it? Or Hook, did you actually see it? Wait, let's see what time is it. Okay, I gotta go see. Let's go see Donkey. Um, Hi, Dusty. All right, yeah, let's go see Mr. Bundonkadonk. Let's do it.
Yes, see me.
Okay, Donkey. I am coming to see you. And ooh, I better make sure I have COOKIES's with me. Okay, wait. Where are those? Okay, I'm just gonna take these. Take these right here. Close. We've got a lot of doors to close. Got that one. Because I do not want any giant buns sneaking out and visiting Donkey when I'm opening his enclosure. Believe me. All right. Who's here? Hi. All right, Donkey.
Hello, stream. I am
Okay. Oh,
Donkey.
okay. I think you forgot about the cookies. All right. I'm going to let you eat some healthy stuff before we have the cookies. But I have your hoop all ready here for you. Yes, that's a
Cookie, cookie,
very
cookie.
He's such an albino, like he's so white and he has like the pink eyes, not just one eye. But look at these charcoal ears. He's just so cute. And then he has like the top of his tail is charcoal. Very fancy. And then he's got a snout that's charcoal. And you know who else has some coloring like that, except has black eyes? Mr. Bundinkadink. Dinky. Little Dinks. Dinkers. I have so many names for Dinky. Jack probably thinks I'm a big dinky dork. Because you know, I'm like Dinky's #1 fan, probably. I think I can be confident in
One
saying
C
that.
Dinky.
What's a dinky? Ooh, donkey. I probably shouldn't mention dinky to you because he'll probably sound delicious. Um,
Want to see Dinky.
You wanna see Dinky? Yeah, gotta gotta think about that. Hook, you saw Abigail. I saw it. It's kinda creepy, but it's not too bad. It mostly gets bloody at times. Okay. Um, yeah, Donkey, I thought that we were gonna have Dinky on the stream, but I think Jack heard about you. I think Jack heard about Donkey the face ripping rabbit, and let's just say Dinky is not scheduled to be a guest star on Giant Buns. I never received a reply back. So I think that was a strong statement of you know, fear for his bunny. He did say something about, well, Hewlin Mall, remember, I think you asked something about it on Waffle Pone stream, like you did a dono, which was really, really super sweet. And I did hear Jack respond. Now that I think about it, he was just saying, Captain Keira's rabbits, they're huge, there's so many of them, and Dinky's small, and I get it. I get it. And plus it's stressful to transport rabbits. So I mean, some rabbits I know can be like, there's one rabbit I saw on YouTube where he would like go to a college campus every day with a harness and a leash, and like everyone would pet him, and he was like actually calming and like making all these students like feel happy who had been like depressed and they missed their pets from home, and I was like, that's amazing. And it was a big Flemish giant boy. So who knows, maybe Donkey could do that someday. You could be like a bunny, a giant Bunz ambassador, and as long as you don't run into any other bunny rabbits, you'd probably do great. Yeah. Um, I'm afraid Donkey would rip Dinky's face off. Yes. Yes, he would. Donkey versus Dinky, the next fight. Oh no. Like, I think Dinky is just as fierce as Donkey, because he like gets bucked up and he'll like make his little like noises. Yeah, I mean, they'd be so cute to like see together, because like, you know, Dinky is kind of like Donkey's mini me. Um, but without, obviously Donkey doesn't have the lion head floof, like the main floof. But that would be super cute and adorable. But I yeah, yeah, I don't like to think about it. Donkey is just like the sweetest boy in the world. It's just, as soon as the other rabbits come up to his enclosure, the boxing, like the punching starts. And then like he will stick his face through and try to like pull their fur through the enclosure. Like they'll come down the stairs and then they'll come over here and Donkey will act really calm for a while, and then all of a sudden he'll try to pull like their fur through. And it's
No
like,
stealing the show from me.
oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's the other thing. He could get jealous that that Dinky's stealing his thunder. That could heighten the entire situation. Like, are you trying to replace me with a cute lion head? They're not in the same weight class. No, because like Dinky's 3 pounds, and then Donkey is Donkey is one of the buns I haven't weighed, actually, because I weighed all the most of the upstairs rabbits, because my scale is just like in the bathroom upstairs. But Donkey, I don't think I weighed you. Let me guess. I'm gonna guess Donkey's at least 15. I mean, look at this boy. When I got back from my trip this summer, oh my gosh, he had just like doubled in his width. He really, and I think from what I heard here, the Flemish giants keep growing very slowly, but I think they do keep growing until they're about 18 months old. But yeah, he's probably a 15 pounder, so he's probably 5 times the size of Dinky. Um, I wonder if he would like try to sit on Dinky or something. Like, I don't even need to fight you. I'll just sit on you. You never know. Like, the funny thing is, I had a dog that she loved other herding dogs, loved them. I mean, would play with them, would just be like best buddies. But if she ran into a dog that was not a herding dog, especially like a big breed, like a golden retriever, lab, Rottweiler, German Shepherd. Well, no, German Shepherds are herding dogs. What am I saying? But like any of like the retriever lab dogs, this is in Chicago, and there's like a ton of dogs like that in the city. She wanted to like really take them down viciously. But yet, if it was another herding dog, she was like, "Hey, friend." It was the strangest thing, but I think she just recognized like the personality of a herding dog was like, "Oh yeah, I understand this. Like I want to hang with this." But when it came to other dogs, she was like, "No, no, mm-mm, don't like you." So who knows? I just wonder if Donkey would like Dinky. That would be cool, but it's not going to happen. Jack said it's not. It's fine. I mean, I think some people are probably intimidated
Munch.
to like hang out with all these giant buns. Yeah, Donk's having some broccoli. He's being super duper healthy. Yeah, he looks very happy. Um, don't under Hewlin Mall says don't underestimate Dinky. He may be small, but he's got the heart of a lion. Dinky, have you guys ever had a Chihuahua? We had a Chihuahua growing up and loved that dog. She was totally adorable. And did amazing tricks, and she would howl anytime you would sing happy birthday to someone, she would howl. It was just so adorable. But she would go after big dogs. She just like she acted like she didn't know how small she was. So I would believe that. Dinky seems fierce. From what I've heard, he sounds pretty fierce. So that would be hilarious if like Dinky scared Donkey. But Joe Tistic has news. News about Kenny, his kitty cat. Kenny ripped a hole in my bed. Really? I didn't know cats did stuff like that. That sounds like a rodent thing, because Joe, did you hear that okay, I hope I'm not gonna show let's see, this is my futon. This is a CaptainKeira futon. So you may notice there's a different covering on it. Okay, that's exhibit A because Dusty ate some of my really nice, it was a quilt that was covering the futon, another quilt that I really liked. And, but then after Dusty ate through the bottom of the quilt that was covering like the futon mattress, she ripped a hole in the futon mattress and unstuffed it. Like she really did a number. But like, so your cat ripped a hole in your bed. Wow. Kenny, I'm very surprised at Kenny, Kitty. The abundance of buns. Yes. We have an abundance over here. Hewlin Mall, if you don't eat your greens, you can't have any cookies. How can you have any cookies if you don't eat your greens? I know, and we're gonna have to do cookies very soon. Okay, I'm glad you said that. Hewlin Mall, that's a Pink Floyd reference to the line, if you don't eat your meat, you can't have any. Oh, the pudding. I kind of remember that. Do you guys remember, oh gosh, what movie was it? Is it Young Frankenstein? Frankenstein? Where, oh gosh, oh no, I think I'm thinking of the wrong movie. I think I'm thinking of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I don't know. Kira's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs tonight. um, okay, let's do cookie time with the hoop because we're gonna have to end in just very short time here. So I'm gonna get these cookies out. Oh my gosh. I just spilled cookies. Donkey. Donkey, you want to do cookies? He's being so good. He's eating all of his healthy stuff. Donkey, do you want cookie? Do you see the cookie? Oh my gosh. What about, look at this. Tempting him. What about the cookie? You want to go through the hoop and get the cookie? You want to do that? Can you go through? Can you go through, Donkey? There he goes. There he goes. Now you're going to do uppy? Good boy. There's that sweet boy. But yeah, guys, I think it's 9 o'clock. Unless, like, let me look at the chat one last time. Let me see here. Mr. Blackstar. Oh, good to see you, Mr. Blackstar. Joe, work's going well, by the way. Still
Hello,
pushing on.
Mr. Blackstar.
Oh, Donkey says hello to Mr. Blackstar. Yeah. Donkey is he's gonna have his cookie crypto empire. We came up with some really good names for that, and now I'm trying to remember what they are. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to like go back to the stream or something, but we're gonna do an investment channel on Giant Bunz. And
Donk donk.
what was it? It was now wait, I couldn't
D.
understand
Donk.
um Mr. Blackstar saying hello to Joe Mama. Oh, and Donkey, yeah, Mr. Blackstar wants to know how you doing, buddy. Yeah. I think he's very happy. He's got cookies and he has a salad tower. He's having a very fancy salad tower. And he just went through his little donkey hoop. Yes, he's a very big boy going through the hoop. He's a star. You know, dolphins aren't the only creatures that can jump through hoops. Look at this
Do good,
boy.
Mr. Blackstar.
Yeah, I'm really happy to see you. We had so much fun learning
I am
about you.
Mr. Whitestar Donkey.
Oh, Mr. White Star Donkey. Oh, I like that. That is really good. But it's so funny. I think Donkey knows, like, once he has his cookie, that he like always chillaxes, and then he gets the donkey pets, and it's like the end of the stream, pets and like chillaxing. But yeah, Mr. Blackstar. I need to try and remember the cute, really fun names that we had for the crypto stuff that Donkey was going to get into. Um, Kind of sad that I can't remember it. But anyway, it was so fun talking to you about all that stuff the other day, and I'm sorry that we're going to be ending the stream, but yeah, it's probably a little bit after 9 o'clock, and Donkey is getting sleepy. He's getting very sleepy. So yeah.
I am petted donkey.
Yeah, Mr. Blackstar, come. We're gonna, be here every night. Hopefully, tomorrow night everything will work out, and we'll be here at 8 o'clock again. But yeah, thanks for coming, everyone. We've got 9 people in the house right now, hanging out. Love talking with you all. Bunz coin. Oh, and there was Donkey Coin. Donkey Coin, Bunz Coin, Donkey Coin, like Donkey Kong. Donkey Coin, Donkey Token. Ooh, yes. Bunz Coin. Crypto Bunz. But yeah, Donkey Coin was cute. Crypto Bunz.
Kissy.
Wait, what was that?
Kissy kiss.
Oh, Kissy Kiss.
Then
Yeah,
time
so
for sleep.
yeah, I think it is. But yeah, I loved hanging with all you guys, and everyone have a beautiful rest of your night and day tomorrow. And Donkey and I will see you tomorrow evening.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Donkey.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush blazing a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws leaving a sweet mark. Faces bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, clutching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. He sees shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. He will pace, he will pace. Donkey the rabbit, a sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies crumble, fall into the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Can't ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Little gray munching.
In a kingdom far away, there's a princess named Keira, with beautiful brown locks and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow, with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But CaptainKeira's heart's forever filled with love. Her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by her side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. CaptainKeira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist.